What do you expect when it comes to a Christmas special? Well, I certainly know what I expect. I expect to unbox Miyuki's Rika of Higurashi in a Zukumizu. Merry Christmas. Guys, first of all, I'm not the biggest fan of Higurashi. When the first anime came out, I was like, oh yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's people killing each other and there's a lot of gore, and every edgy kid was like, oh my god, Higurashi's the best anime in the world. Yeah, it was the same with Elfen Lied back then, if you recall that time. It was pretty awful. But when they announced the new anime, I was like, I have to give Higurashi another try. Because who they got on board for the character illustration for the show was no other than Akio Watanabe. And if you're familiar with Akio Watanabe, then you know that this person really nails it. You may be familiar with his works due to shows like Bakemonogatari, Rizaya, or even more degenerate stuff. Yeah, even more degenerate stuff, like Popotan, Nurse Witch Kumugi-chan, and Let's Fish. I never heard of Let's Fish. And even though Akio Watanabe was a part of the show, I just couldn't get behind it. I will give it another try, but yeah. But the good thing about all this is that because of the new anime, of course they also had to do new figures. And what we got is a Reina by Freeing in a quarter scale. And damn, she's hot. Guess who canceled his pre-order? And then we got this wonderful Rika by Miyuki in a swimsuit. So what's left? Well, I guess we unbox her. Then we get some nice B-roll footage of her. And then we take her to the review. Let's go. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope you liked the reel and of course the unboxing. Let's get straight to the review. So what's my opinion on her? Let's start with the things that I really like about her, and then let's go to the things that I don't really like about her. So first of all, the Zukumizu. It's really well made. The dark parts and the highlights make it really pop. It's really perfect. The color's nice, it's so cute, and with the ice dripping off onto the Zukumizu and her leg, it's just really based. That the Zukumizu is so well made kind of makes me hope as a fan that Akio Watanabe was a part of this, or at least that it's a tribute to him. Well, I'm sure he wasn't a part of it, but it's super nice. All the extra add-ons they gave her to match this beach vibe, they're really on point. They're all super well executed, they look really good, don't have to worry about it. They're super nice, and the figure really gives you this beach vibe that you're looking for. It's the perfect Christmas figure. And as for the base, in my opinion, it's nothing crazy. It makes the figure shine, and that's what's all about. In a dynamic figure like this, it's super important to have a very calm base so the figure shines. The whole figure is super dynamic, and the composition is completely well balanced. I love it. What I don't like about it is sadly the eyes. Before I unboxed her, it felt like she had crooked eyes, and I was really disappointed. Luckily, she didn't have crooked eyes, but they still look kind of bland, and I think they could have been more playful, I guess. Also, what I don't like is the head. While it's super adorable, very well executed, and while it's definitely a highlight of this figure, it also steals the show of the figure a little bit, because the head actually casts a shadow on the face, and I don't like that. I mean, it's especially when the light, of course, is coming from the top. What you can do, of course, you can tilt the head a little bit to the back, but it doesn't work completely. Whenever you display her, make sure you have the light coming from the front and not from the top. Super important. But I guess in general, it's always better to have the light from the front. So if I would summarize everything, I would definitely recommend buying her. Just tilt her head a little bit to the back and it's the perfect Christmas gift. So what's left to say? Merry Christmas, I guess. I hope you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. And I hope you get a lot of presents by Santa. Maybe a figure.